Anonymous men of Reddit, what is your biggest insecurity? Mine is my teeth. Not enough money to get them fixed, and I can't imagine any girl would want to date a guy with fucked up teeth. I'm actually happy we all have to wear masks now. Dying alone. My man boobs, have had them all my life since puberty. Embarrassed to take off my shirt in front of other because of and even in front of my wife sometimes. I know it's mostly cause I'm overweight and I could probably make him smaller if I really tried. Financial stability, my weight, anxiety, and depression. Weary cold sweat smile. That I'm not a worthwhile person to be around and nobody will does care about me. My hair, I started losing my hair when I was in high school and from my neck down I'm like a Sasquatch. I've gotten used to it, but when someone brings it up it still bothers me. Mine is just not having enough money and not being able to live the life I want to live. Also my scares, as my body has quite a lot of them and I have a big one on my chest. Being socially inept. The rest of my weaknesses I can embrace. I'm very young but I really don't see a point to this. My biggest insecurity is that I'll be working hard as fuck until I realize how meaningless it is, and then I'll just kill myself. I know a lot of it has to do with my mental illness, but I can't help but think that a part of this has to be true. Never had a girlfriend at 19. Everyone hates me and will abandon me at their earliest convenience. Depression is a bitch, especially with that abusive inner voice telling me shit like that. I have two, my nipples stick out like fucking pepperoni pyramids and I have a bit of a double chin. They used to bother me a lot until I realized that almost nobody gives a shit, especially if I carry myself with enough confidence to laugh about them. The people that do give a shit need to stop looking at my nipples. Smell. I had crooked teeth until I was 31. If the problem is crooked, with things like Smile Direct Club and monthly payments you can work it out. Almost anyone can. If you have problems with decay, missing teeth, etc., you just have to take it step by step. It's a marathon. You'd be surprised the amount of women who will overlook crooked teeth if your oral health is fine. As for me, I had spine surgery and ballooned after being thin my whole life. I've dropped 2/3 of the weight, but I have enough left that it bothers me. I know given I'm tall I vary it better than most would, but it still bothers me personally, and with continuing spine issues it's not as easy as go run or lift. It's diet and yoga. My penis is too long, it doesn't get all the way hard, so I can't have sex unless I see stars and get dizzy. My weight. Went from a 8 to 12 hour moving on my feet job and going to gym 5x a week to a normal desk job and gyms being shut down due to corona. Plus I got depressed, stressed about my job and haven't gotten back to the gym yet. I gained quite a bit. Way too much. Luckily my wife doesn't give a shit. We still get it on regularly and she still says I look good. Although she's always been a bit on the heavy side, as I like women like that. So I don't think she would complain. Height, weight, body hair, penis size and my career. Being a 21-year-old with very few sexual experiences, just a few times getting to third base, almost have went all the way twice, but didn't for reasons below, and a growing sense of disgust towards sex. I get horny fairly often, but the actual idea of sex turns me off because it seems gross to me. I know this isn't normal, but I don't think it's the kind of thing that one can simply fix. And so I'm insecure about how this affects future relationships. I don't even talk to women with any romantic intentions because on the off chance I succeed, I'm not sure I could actually be in a relationship or FWB situation. I have a lot, lol. Like most men. I'm short for a guy, 5 feet 7 inches or 5 feet 8 inches, I have skinny wrists and forearms, I have a double chin with a round face, I have a lot of moles all over my body, and some of my teeth are a little discolored. Also I'm overweight, but I'm working on that one. I just changed my diet and started exercising every day, so fingers crossed that I see some results soon. Dick. Social anxiety, body, personality, career, well, more job than career, inability to connect to most people, etc. My height. I'm 5 feet 5 inches and it sucks knowing I cannot do anything about it. Definitely my voice. I've been told for years that have a feminine girly voice. Tie between lack of social skills and socioeconomic status. I've been trying to work on mine the past few years. At some point you really do just have to let them go. But the hardest one for me is talking to people. It's so hard to care when people talk about stuff that's not worth talking about. Yes, I'm quiet, because you talk about boring crap that I'd see about. Doing the crossword more slowly than my friends. My mental health ruining something that would actually be good for me and make me happy. So I constantly push people who make me happy away so I can just exist. But like I hate it so fucking much. Psoriasis. I am not always the greatest at conversations. One minute I will be over talkative and the next mostly silent. Doesn't matter the topic or the person I am talking to is always back and forth. I'm always worried when I'm mostly silent that the other person will think I don't like them or that I'm not a very interesting person to be around, even though I feel like when I'm talkative I can be interesting emo. That I'll never be able to find someone who likes me back. Still basically no luck. Everyone who's been into me has been unavailable somehow, or decided that they found someone better and ghosted me. Mine is not being in a relationship. I've never been in a committed relationship with a significant other, and my closest friends and roommates all are in relationships. I've fallen in love and romantically pursued people in the past, but for some reason I never am able to seal the deal. I'm short. Actually short. My hair started thinning at 18 and I'm almost completely bald on top now at 31. I don't think about it much, and my wife has really helped with that. I still hate seeing myself in a poorly angled picture, though. I still live with my family. I feel like I should have my own place, but with the amount of money I make that's just not possible right now. Nobody wants to date a man that still lives with his family. If I didn't have this case of gynecomastia, I would be perfect. Of course it had to be something that I can't get rid of in the gym. I've been asked so many times why I don't go shirtless at the beach or at pool parties and by my friends and random girls because OFC a 6'3", seemingly in shape black guy should not have a shirt on at functions like that for some reason, and it's because of my fucking pepperoni nipples. I was supposed to get surgery for it this fall so I could finally get rid of my last body insecurity, but COVID fucked everything and anti-mask dumbasses fucked everything even harder. Now I can't go to the beach or parties until I get this shit fixed and till COVID ends. FML. Used to be teeth for me. Used to be really fucked up. Then I got them fixed and honestly haven't noticed a difference in how people respond to me. My appearance and mental health. Muscles small. Acne. I still get breakouts and dark spots after the acne goes. I'm 26 years old. I feel like I would be more confident if I didn't have any marks on my face. It's not too bad though, and I recently consulted a doctor that gave me comprehensive advice about my diet, exercise and sleep habits to avoid acne in the future. I also have next to none facial hair. I feel like this is not that big of a problem though. Slightly yellowed, crooked teeth is nothing to be ashamed of. What you should be ashamed of is people thinking they need their teeth to look like bits of marble. It's completely perfect to be imperceived. I would be insecure of my inability of being loved. Edit. I am too drunk, and barely can comprehend what I am writing right now. 18 male, never dated consistently. I've asked out a few girls, no kiss, no sex. Kinda feel lame about that stuff most of the time and just wondering, well, if I couldn't do it now, how could I do it later? That my S.O. settled for me and dreams of having ended up with someone better. No matter how hard I work, I'd never be enough. My tiny, soft, girly hands. They make me look like a programmer or something. That despite my desire for a relationship, my own abandonment issues stop me from actually going after women who are interested in me, and the fact that even after 8 or 9 months of therapy I'm still where I fucking started. Don't know what it's like to have a girl be interested in me, about to enter college and haven't even had my first kiss. Not like I'm out of shape or anything, I'm 6 female and pretty fit, just ugly I guess. Crooked front tooth. High-pitched voice, not quite 6 female, receding hairline 23 yo, that's just the physical aspects. Haha, I sometimes put things into perspective though. Even if I hate those things someone might one day love them. Doesn't feel that way ATM though, as the girl I was speaking to finished with me sad face. Peaking 10 years ago. A lot of things. Right now, it's my lack of social skills. I can be very charming at first, but soon that charm cracks to reveal my true, less than charismatic nature. I have a toxic mindset, where I don't form attachments purposefully because I feel people will leave me once they discover who I am. I'm quiet and I have no issues with it most of the time. I am very aware that some people think I am cold and unapproachable. Those exact words have been used by an ex-boss because of it though. I prefer to listen, but I do sometimes worry that people think I don't like them just because I do not feel the need to say a lot. Also my teeth. They're not fucked up, but my fangs are huge and have broken a lot inside. I have one tooth hurts 24/7 and I have phobia of dentists because of my childhood experiences with them. They weren't gentle. How free I am with my heart.